Satan! Pop!
Ah, a refreshing cracked can of conch. Or beer, or protein smoothie, whatever it is you like to drink.
Well then.
Right, now that Levi's finished his enema,
Intro, Ruben.
welcome to number 666 of the Brutal Bros podcast. I'm here, I'm Ruben, that's
Lewis.
Levi, that's AJ.
Hello.
And in this episode, we'll be talking about superheroes with nipples. We look at jokes that kids have wrote. AJ will have a nice saucy drink, and many more things.
Many
Pop
more
quiz.
things.
But for now, we will talk about our interesting week.
A very interesting week. What did we do this week then?
We recorded 4 minutes of the Brutal Bros podcast and then it cut
That was
off.
technically this
No,
week.
no, we didn't.
No,
Nah,
we didn't.
we're always professional and prepared here.
Yeah, because you've got too many singing in the shower video.
Yeah, you hear
Not
the
singing
angelic
in
voice.
this hour.
Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah, what did we say? What did we say when we recorded it just now? Oh yeah, we cleaned a boat.
We did the boat. Do you know what the boat was called?
The boat.
Yeah.
What's it?
Meridian.
Oh, Meridian. I think that's just the makeup.
K-hole.
That's what you called it. K-hole then. Oh yeah, that's one of my cats, isn't it?
You don't want to go into one of them.
I think my favourite cat is
Jockey Vicky.
oh, that one.
Diabetes.
Diabetes the cat.
You mean diabetes?
For those of you who can't see, I'm wearing a t-shirt of the band Idols, and they've got this t-shirt where it's all different cats with names like Tuxedo Boy, Come Here, Knife Cat, and my personal favourite, Diabetes.
Squidgy Black.
Photo shopper.
Burp of joy. Buzz, that was a small slurp for me.
Benefit
I do
from-
longer slurps.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's have a slurp contest.
The slurp contest.
Maybe. That's not very impressive.
Last longer
Look
than
at
this.
That's what happened to me.
Dear me.
Because you inhaled
While
it.
AJ's
Yeah.
choking on his own blood.
Choking victim. It's a good song.
Shush
but-
now.
Where's it band? Where's it a song? I don't know. One over two.
Either.
So our week has been pretty.
Yeah.
Very-
One thing we did this week, you created. I'm gonna burp in a minute. Oh, we created another musical moment.
Musical moment. This is called Beach Balls. Wouldn't it be nice?
So AJ, what are you gonna rate it out of this week?
Energy.
Well, I'm gonna rate it out of 27.4.
Oh, that's what was last time. Okay.
Right, boys, let's get this boy going. We're actually trying to sing at one point.
Was that your bit, Ruben?
The high
think so.
part
Yeah.
is mine.
Oh,
I do all the highs.
that's you.
Yeah. But I'm also singing the main bit as well. We recorded it a bunch of times.
No. No.
I wish every slurp was never ending.
Maybe if we think
I
and
wish
wish and hope and pray it might
Come true. You look super.
single thing that we could do. We could be married. Then
You
you'd
can
be
tell I really sound so serious.
It sounds so sad.
Wouldn't
Be
it
happy.
be nice?
That's Ruben. And the bit at the end. Is Ruben.
Ooh, excuse
So
me.
it seems the more we talk about it, it only makes it worse.
It sounds so painful.
Let's talk about it.
It sounds like you just like got a really big gash in the arm.
Oh, this is Ruben's lovely outro. Oh, you missed the spit at the end, Ruben.
That's the beginning, isn't it? The spit.
Oh, who goes?
Silence. Ow! There we go. I put way too many bars. How many bars is it? 69 bars? It's like 160 bars. I got 177 now. Be horrible.
Wow!
That was truly something else.
What's
Wasn't
point to my points?
Oh, that's probably your second best cover so far. In fact, those vocals were so creamy. I couldn't even believe what I was hearing.
Just made your eyes just cream.
Oh,
Cream coming out of every pore.
grim.
Dripping. Anyway.
Pink cream.
Well, I said I'd do it out of 27.4, so I will.
What?
I'm going to give it. Well, yeah, maybe. 25.3.
Brutal purple.
That
Okay.
is a very good score.
But that was very high.
Wait, what did you give us?
25.3.
Out of what?
27.4.
It's pretty decent then.
That's like 90% or something, right? Maybe.
Oh, right. but-
Where's the energy, Ruben?
Energy.
You took it
What's
that
next
one,
on the
that's all as
agenda?
well.
What's next on the agenda?
Ah, yes. If I could have the
Tonight!
iPad, I'm going to find this Facebook page to show you because it's very, very funny.
I didn't know about this. Oh,
No.
What's this?
he's don't know.
I
He's
have
planned
found-
something, hasn't he?
Essentially.
Of course he has.
The prog Facebook page.
It's not a bloody... No, there is a
Ah,
Facebook page
Prog-
called Prog Snob.
I'll go on it and make
And
fun of
it's
everyone's haircut.
Bad as, it's literally as bad as you can imagine. It's just people going, oh, I like this till I'm on there.
That's literally what you sound like.
I hope I felt better when I used to scream.
That's that's just true.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not looking forward to that drink. I can see it looming in the corner.
Yeah,
It
we
looks
made like a
absolutely
sort of...
revolting.
Do you like mustard?
Yeah. You put mustard in it.
No, I never
There's
said
all
that.
sorts in there. There's all sorts of ghastly shit.
You could test it all. Yeah, we put a bit of mustard in.
It's going to be ridiculously hot, and I'm going to be like... for the rest of
Oh,
the
come on,
podcast.
man! Just use your brutal.
How to go like this? Getting my battle stance.
Just go. Just take it. Just let him
Right.
That's
So,
man up,
Okay,
bitch.
right. Man, oh, bitch!
Man up, bitch.
This page
How's the bitch?
is... Have you ever, like, has a little kid ever told you a joke that just doesn't really make any
Yeah.
sense, but they think it's funny? Because they don't quite... They understand the concept of humour, but they don't understand how to actually execute it. So it's like, oh,
That's
why did the chicken cross the road? Because it didn't have any shoes. Or so it just doesn't make any sense, you know?
Ruben, you've told me that you used to say stupid jokes like that.
Yeah, everyone does. It's a really common thing. Kids,
I used to make my own up.
exactly, they don't make any sense.
No,
And the adults are like,
it's
ah,
not. Oh, have you ever heard of the word orange?
So this is a
No, no.
Facebook page
Ruben
dedicated to
laughs at
that.
the word poo.
Poo is funny,
Poo
though.
is always funny.
It's like a fart
But yes,
and Belch.
these are, this is more written than the last chapter as well. This is great. This is a page called Kids Write Jokes on
Okay,
Facebook. And
I'm
some of these are
looking forward to
golden.
this. Yes.
What do you say if someone only listens to One Direction?
They're a faggot.
That is one of our no-no words, AJ.
Oh,
You can't
oh.
be saying that.
I mean, a
We
faggot of
don't.
sticks.
We don't condone such language. Just so people go aware.
That's pretty yeah. No, isn't that?
Right. What do you say?
It's not a hate word.
Isn't it?
It's not. Yeah, it is a hate word.
Yeah.
Why?
There's a whole episode of Always Sunny about it.
Yeah, so you should educate someone. What's that?
Because it means
A gay person.
It means gay
What does it
person.
mean?
What's wrong with that?
Because it's like
Because
it's like the M word.
you used it in an, as an
It's a
insult.
jokey way.
It isn't, so.
No, but it's not very. Oh, never mind.
You wouldn't say the other famous hate word, would you?
Which one? I would. Well, I know, you know, you said this word, mate. Don't joke about
We
it.
don't say that word in the podcast.
Not on
We
the
don't incite hate
I do not
among
incite
people.
hate.
Love among all species and races.
I think
For a black
that
metal,
comes,
is it?
that comes with insulting people.
Alright, okay.
That's my way of ignoring
Right.
people.
Okay.
Anyway.
Wait, so what's the answer to the joke?
These are all jokes that genuine kids have
I
written,
shouldn't have said
not
that
adults.
No, you
These are
shouldn't.
all actual kids jokes.
So,
Ready?
you're going prison.
What do you
Oh,
say
no.
if someone only listens to One Direction?
They're only listening to One Direction.
Listen
They
to
should turn
some
the other way.
listen to some other songs.
Kids
That's just true.
That is true. That's just a fact.
are. That's a smart,
Oh, man, I
smart
shouldn't
person.
Why did the banana cross the street?
Huh?
Why did the banana cross the street?
So it could slip. You got to think like a toddler.
Because his taxi was waiting there.
I mean, it makes sense. Does it make sense?
Why did the dragon go camping? What else is he supposed to do?
Okay.
no.
Any others? Let's see if we. You got to see if we can actually get any of these. Like
What
get
does
the
the
last
crocodile-
punchline.
What does the crocodile say to his doctor?
Goodbye.
I have a doctor's appointment.
He goes, sup. This is good. What's grey and will kill you if it falls out of a tree?
A rock.
Car park.
That's a good joke, actually.
That's pretty good.
That's like
actually.
goes borders into the
Car park.
just ludicrous.
My
Oh
God.
my god.
Did you see that ludicrous display last night?
Oh, Arsenal.
Arsenal. Yeah, the problem then they always walk it in.
Oh, did you see that ludicrous display last night?
Anyways, what's the ghost song? Hit us another joke. I
Two
want to try and get
madmen.
one.
Two madmen are in Paris, and one asks, "What are we gonna do?" And the other responds, "Jump in the sea."
We got to try. We just want to see if we can get the punchline.
What did the ham say to the elephant?
Hello.
You're not a ham.
These are quite funny.
These
actually.
kids' jokes, are they?
These are much better than some of the jokes that I've got.
Me too.
A car park falling out.
That's amazing.
Right. All car parks are grey.
This is pretty out there. The pig said knock knock. The sheep said who's there? And it was an exploded lettuce. What? What a story.
I can't like.
What a story, Mark.
Jar Jar Binksy.
Delicious.
Come on, hit us with a banger.
Oh, no.
In the past, this is barely a joke. This is like a sort of kid's proverb. In the past, people ate trees.
And
That's it.
People
That's the joke.
That is true, man.
it's not true.
People used to eat tree bark.
What was Beethoven's favourite
You
fruit?
can eat fruit off trees. Does that count?
Yeah, you can boil tree bark too and eat that.
What was Beethoven's favourite fruit?
An apple.
Tomatoes.
Was it? That's not a joke.
No,
That's
do
just
I?
a statement. That's not a joke.
Ooh, cheese balls.
I don't know. Those like little ones you get in like the sort of
Oh, they
Pringles,
are
like, the
absolutely
fat Pringles
disgust.
and Pringles.
They taste like
Oh,
mouldy
really?
Cheese
cheese.
footballs. They're not grim. And then they are grim.
We got you some nice sauce in a minute. Just put it down.
I will not satisfy my urge to eat.
Oh well.
I'll eat my lead cup.
Where do flying monkeys come from?
Africa.
Spain.
Nowhere. They don't exist.
This is basically a pop quiz.
Is it?
Yeah,
Kind of is actually. But it's all the wrong answers.
true. A car park.
A rock would have made more sense.
What do you say to a
It wouldn't
cow
be
on a
funny.
trampoline?
What? What did you say?
What do you say to a cow on a trampoline?
What are you doing?
Get off it, you'll break it.
Exactly.
I love it. It's just so straightforward, isn't it?
This is pretty smart.
See, sometimes kids are really clever. You
Yeah.
can tell kind of what they're trying to do. But sometimes it's just like...
But are they saying this is a joke? Cause
The kids operate on a higher mental plane than us, I think.
I think the car park one's the best so far.
Definitely.
That's actually a good joke. I think I might use that.
Oh, you stupid, says this quiz.
No.
I don't think so.
Wait a minute, you got any more jokes
Oh,
for
what
us?
stupid the quiz is?
Or I can do this, it's called dummy trivia.
Why
Don't
did
knock over the
James
ladder,
Bond...
teacher,
Why did James Bond cross the road?
because he wanted to get to his Batmobile.
Because he had asthma.
What does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. Oh man, some of these are just so bad.
Good.
What's that song?
There's not really movie scene.
The one we were just wouldn't it be nice, Beach Boys.
Sorry.
Why did the monkey go to school?
No idea.
Because he didn't know anything.
Well, this is the brutal bro.
Oh, I can't. I had a quiz, but I'm trying to find it.
Levi's trying to find a quiz.
Well,
I
while
have
you're
it.
looking for the quiz, Levi, should we talk about what we watched last night?
Oh yeah.
The superheroes with nipples film.
We watched Batman and Robin.
The infamous.
Although it should be called.
Amplifying.
It should be called Batman, Robin, and Batgirl,
It should be called Mr. Freeze
and Mr. Freeze,
or Alfred, because Alfred's the best bit in the film.
and Poison Ivy.
So, Levi, what did you think of Batman and Robin?
It was all right because it was a laugh.
It's one of those like.
You can enjoy. You can enjoy the film because it's so crap.
Yeah, because it's got built up over years and years and years. Because I'd never seen it till last night, and it got built up for me as this like it's one of the worst films ever made. And I thought, okay, this is going to be like just complete trash from start to finish. I didn't think it was that bad. Like it's pretty terrible, but it's kind of like you can tell it's meant to be really dumb. I think people take it too seriously. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Ajay?
No.
Nah, okay.
I've only seen like part of one Batman film.
Right,
It
okay.
got the opposite. It's too depressing.
Fair enough.
It was like really sad. It was like, oh, my dad died. He got shot or something in the theatre. And then like that's basically. And then he's like all depressed and he's walking around in the dark like the whole film. I don't know. It's just...
That sounds like Batman to me.
Batman is the dog.
He is the knight. He is vengeance.
He's just like an emo, isn't he? He's an overgrown emo.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
He's a crime fighter.
Yeah, it's got the great thing in the film is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. And well, Levi, what would you say about the film last night? What did you say the whole film was?
One big punchline.
It basically is. Every other line is a fucking one-liner. It just gets so
Yeah,
annoying.
like Mr. Freeze
I
is
used
like,
to see
oh,
you."
time to chill. Oh, the worst
Everybody
line
freeze.
is what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age, which makes zero sense.
Yeah, and he freezes that model of like a brontosaurus or something that does absolutely nothing. It just collapses, and they're like, well, what was the point in that? I don't know. That would be one of my favourite moments in the film. The other being when George Clooney as Batman jumps down and goes, "Hi, Freeze, I'm Batman," in basically that voice.
Hi,
And then
Freeze,
proceeds to surf
I'm
down the
Batman.
dinosaur's neck.
Is this Batman and Robin?
This is Batman and Robin.
Is that just the name?
It's literally just called Batman and
That
Robin.
one was
Is
so
it-
bad, they
Yeah.
said, right, no more Batman films.
Yeah,
Is
it
worth
was
a
so
watch?
bad it killed the franchise. If you want to have a laugh,
I would just watch all four.
I like watching bad films.
'cause it kind of goes like, it's like
I don't really want to
the
watch
four the first four Batman films kind of go from really good to really not good.
Right.
This like first one's good, second one's decent, third one's like nah, and the fourth one's just crap.
Right, Ruben, shall AJ have his sauce first, or shall I do a bit of this pop quiz and then maybe I can do a bit more of it after he's had his sauce?
Well, actually, I was going to ask you about because
I found it now.
well,
Some of it.
before that, I thought we could segue quite nicely into a question I want to ask you two.
Right.
Because you know how George Clooney plays Batman, and he's a pretty crap Batman, because he's just sort of George Clooney.
Yes.
What do you think of other like really bad casting choices of films?
I thought you said we were going to make our own.
Well, yeah, like for example, think of a
Oh, so I can think
famous
of
character.
a random character and make up my own actor for it.
No. So who do you think would be really, for example,
But I can decide who the actor is and what the character is. Does it have to be an actual one that happened?
not your rum.
Or does it have to be an actual one that happened?
It has to be a real person and a real character. You can't make it all up.
But but you understand? Can I pick any actor and any character?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I think Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Frodo would be pretty terrible.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it? 'Cause he's like the opposite of the Hobbit, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Could he play anyone in Lord of the
Oh,
Rings? do you
Steve,
think? Like an
Stephen
orc?
Merchant.
Stephen Merchant as the Terminator. I need you
That would be
boots,
so
you're out on
good.
your motorcycle.
That'd be amazing.
hell.
That needs to happen though. That would just be too funny.
Oh, that'd be really bad.
You just turn up
Um,
and it's like,
Steve Carell as Marty McFly.
Oh, I've got one. I think Danny DeVito playing Rocky.
Oh, I'd love to see that. That'd be amazing.
Or Danny DeVito's the Russian guy.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Arnold, well, the famous one is there's like an alternate universe thing I read where Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Rocky
Right.
and Sylvester Stallone is the Terminator. So they're sort of arguably the two most famous roles those two played. Apart from maybe Rambo.
That wouldn't be that great, but It was the other way around.
Well, the thing is with Arnie as the Terminator is it makes sense is to a Western audience strange accent at the time. It's meant to be like what a robot would think a human would sound like. That is why his speech is all. It's not just a really thick Austrian accent he had at the time. It's also the way his speech patterns are very like
definitely.
weirdly
Very
spaced and
pronounced.
robotic.
And also, like, he's like a massive bodybuilder.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and
That's where he started.
He just sort of walks around like.
Yeah.
I love how
He's
in
doing
the first
films
film
just
he's
because of
like
how he
naked.
looks, isn't it?
Well, like, have you I don't know how much of it you looked into. Obviously, you've seen at least the first two Terminators.
Yeah.
If you watch the first one again, you notice that when the Terminator is moving around, he moves his eyes and then moves his head.
Yeah,
and the reason
he
he
does.
does this is Arnie's reasoning was, well, that's what a machine would do.
Right.
It's more efficient.
Yeah.
You know, you'd move your eyes until you need to move your head and then move your head. Which is the opposite of Batman, because he can't turn his head in the suit. He has to turn his whole body fully around, which is what fans have termed the Bat turn.
The second Terminator is amazing.
It's a good
It's
film.
such a good film.
Those are the next films we should watch, Lewis.
Oh,
Yes.
have you never seen them, Levi?
No.
Oh man.
I've seen lots of clips. Have you seen Twins? With Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're,
No.
they're twins.
That sounds
in the film.
amazing. Is
It's
it good?
really funny.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's very
Yeah,
funny.
the funniest. The
His
post-
acting is so bad. Like Arnold, he can't act. His acting is absolutely awful.
Yeah, the poster is really funny. He's got obviously those two, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Obviously, very different looking people. And the poster just says only their mum can tell them apart. He's pretty funny. What about you, Leon? Can you think of any like really bad casting choices?
I just do.
Did you?
Yeah.
He did. That was his.
What did you say?
Who else?
Sorry.
Danny DeVito.
Oh, of course,
as
Danny
Rocky.
DeVito as Rocky.
Or
Warwick Davis is Darth Vader.
Warwick Davis is Darth Vader. Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Warwick Davis plays Usain Bolt in the film.
That's weird, isn't it?
Would. Oh.
So
Jim Carrey as
James Bond.
Winston Churchill. Or James Bond. Jim Bond.
That would be amazing. I
James
would watch
Bond.
that.
James Bond?
I wouldn't be upset if he was the next James Bond, Jim Carrey.
God.
I think it would just.
He would just play him though. He would just play himself. He
It
always
would
does.
be brilliant though. It would just be so stupid, and ludicrous.
Will Smith as an
Oh,
Ewok.
It'd just be like all the little Ewoks. It'd just be Will Smith standing in the middle, like
Well,
William Smithy. Smithy boy.
wow.
Right.
Oh no.
Smithy boy and
Levis.
crew.
No.
Can anyone think
That's
of
so
any more,
bad.
or shall we do the pop quiz?
Shall I do some of the pop quiz, yeah? And then we'll do the other half after Ajay takes a sword.
That's not fair.
I
I'll
think
lose
so.
that.
What?
That's okay.
No, it's I've got the things here. No one's like this.
You're the master.
They're both just gonna be like, no, I've got the answers here. But this is like the dumbest questions ever.
Okay.
So these questions. Okay, right. So first question is, in Texas, it's illegal to swear in front of what? Oh yeah, I told you something.
Corpse.
A
Yeah.
corpse. Aha, we're so clever.
It's clever.
Aha.
Ha
Corporatrastrophobia is a fear of what?
Crows?
Clothes hangers.
This is just I don't even know what that says.
Conscription?
Constipation.
Oh, I'm
Wait,
terrified.
what
of
is the fear of?
constipation.
Isn't everyone scared of that?
I think it's more like the irrational fear. So like you would spend a lot of your time worrying about it, as opposed to like
Yeah.
if you would have like a shitty diet or something, you would be like, oh no, I feel like I'm gonna get constipated. I think
Yeah,
people who
man.
have that condition probably wake up thinking, oh no, gotta make sure
Oh,
I don't
no, am
get
I
constipated.
constipated?
Yeah, literally.
I better not
They have
eat
like
any
super
fibre.
like fibrous diets or something, so it's like
Oh yeah.
it goes through them quicker.
It's illegal in Georgia to do what with a fork?
I can think of a few things.
Oh, I can too.
One. What is it? The
fork
answer?
with a
Stab
fork?
someone.
Eat fried chicken.
What?
What?
How? Really?
Yep. What is
I'd
Johnny?
be screwed. I don't like touching
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah.
I always like touching it.
Oh.
What is Johnny Depp afraid of?
Is it okay to say his wife yet, or is that not okay? Is that too soon?
Clowns.
Oh, really?
Everybody's scared of clowns.
No, they're not.
I'm not scared
I'm
of
not
them.
scared of clowns.
I'm not scared of them.
They're creepy.
just said everyone was.
Yeah, but I'm
They're
just
annoying,
talking
aren't
in
they?
one of those. Oh, I'd love to be a clown. That's one of my dream jobs.
The only clown
to be
character
honest.
I actually genuinely like is the
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah,
But I don't really.
Joker's cool.
Washington police officers get a half-hour class in how to what?
Pull over the wrong people.
Sit down.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because why not?
okay.
In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having a what?
A gun license.
Nope, but close.
Gun permit.
Hunting license.
A hunting.
Oh, wow, okay.
That makes sense, but it doesn't at the same
I'm not
time.
gonna bloody cook the thing, I'm just chuck it in the bin.
Who said, I've never had an accident worth talking about?
Me.
Captain E.G. Smith of the Titanic.
Wow.
Wow.
That's interesting.
In the French vineyards, it's illegal to do what?
Urinate.
No.
Fornicate.
Think of something that's like out of this world, like something like just.
It's illegal to play
Snort.
ping pong off a tractor.
No, it's illegal to land a flying saucer.
Oh.
Generally.
Wow.
Wow. What a law.
South Dakota, it's illegal to fall down and sleep where?
In the streets.
In a cheese factory.
Oh no. What if I've eaten loads of cheese and I feel a bit sleepy?
If you're really allergic to lactose, you
Pass out.
You pass out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
In
Cheesy
Bliss
crusts.
CA, you can't wear cowboy boots unless you own at least 5 what?
Horses.
No, but close.
Cows.
5 head of cattle.
Their heads.
Just the
5
head.
head of cattle. That's what it says.
Is the
I said
head like
cows.
10 cows though? So it's
But
like
I think you have to
50
say 5. 5.
5
cows.
head. Okay.
5 head
cows.
of cattle. I don't understand.
That does mean 5 cows.
Okay. In Kansas, it's illegal to eat cherry pie with what?
A spoon.
Ice cream.
Oh, that sounds really
What's
nice.
the point in these laws? Like,
She's my cherry.
What does that say?
disease.
No, but that bit. I can read that.
Can I read it for you?
Just
What
read
type of sportsmen are most likely to get diseased anuses or rectums?
Oh, that's what it says.
Jockeys?
Water skiers.
Of course it is.
I have a diseased rectum.
Oh god.
Oh,
I don't think it's something you'd announce, is it, AJ?
No.
I don't, you know, if I'm going on a date with someone, I don't announce, oh, I've got acid reflux,
Some
so I
people
can't
do
lie
that.
down for very long.
I seem to have read all of them
I
that
have
I've
gonorrhea.
screenshotted because I can't find the website.
Is that it, is it?
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Well,
you screenshotted? Screenshot?
Yeah, because I couldn't find the other ones.
Today is the daily screenshot.
Oh,
should
we
be a
shout
feature.
on our screens.
Screenshot.
Why don't we make that a bros feature? What's a screenshot? Where we take a
Screenshot.
we each take a screenshot
Screenshot.
of like, some interesting text
And we read
and we discuss it.
like 1 paragraph though each, just like in the middle of like a
The brutal
story.
screenshot.
We each read a random part of a story. It'll be hilarious.
Oh my god. Well,
Are you ready for some chat?
Are you ready for some couscous?
I think.
It's time for AJ's second bowl of couscous.
I think it's time to say what couscous.
We should have put couscous in
I
it.
think then it is time
Porridge.
for our updated Marta Levis's Wicello sauce, which in this case
Pap.
comes in the form of kind of like a protein shaky.
Booby.
And again, the challenge is he has to drink the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
And also, you tell us you can sniff it and like a wine
It's up
test
to
it,
you, I
know?
think. If you might, as soon as I lift this lid, we're all gonna have like
But you-
radiation
but
poisoning
if
or
you-
something.
If
Okay,
you-
let me pour myself a refreshing beverage for after.
Okay, but
rum.
you gotta test it first. You can't just kill all the test. Wonder what you're gonna think is in it. Right, bring on the sauce.
Bring on the sauce. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let you take the lid off it.
All right. Yeah, because Ruben was almost sick
Right,
when we
I
made
did
this.
honestly wretch when I smell this.
Mmm.
Right, Edge, are you
I
ready?
can smell
Close your eyes and sniff.
There's cheese in there.
There's no cheese in there.
Don't tell him.
There isn't cheese.
Don't tell him. He's got to guess.
But there isn't cheese there.
Yeah, but okay, don't tell him what isn't.
The face, I can smell it from here. Fucking hell. Oh no.
Okay, so what do you think is in it so far? Do you think this? Oh, Ajay, your thing is it's gonna spill, isn't it?
You're absolutely horrible.
That
This
is-
smells wrong.
What does it smell of?
I have to drink that whole thing.
Yep.
You are a psychopath.
If you-
Oh
if
no,
you-
it's horrible though.
If it makes you sick, then don't because. It's not
Because
worth
He's
it.
fasted in this thing.
No.
Fuck.
No, on YouTube. It's like, oh,
How would that do anything?
The studio's collapsing here because it's so bad.
the studio?
The wallpaper's like
Professional
peeling off the
studio.
walls.
Oh.
When was Mark's here? That was freshly done before we started.
Yeah, it was. It
I'll
wasn't because of
guess
my
what's-
BMX bike being
I
there.
have to guess
damn it.
what's in here.
Yeah, but you
Why
got to
do you do
drink
this
it
to
all.
me?
Because.
I smell Marmite.
It's Marmite.
Lots of Marmite.
Yeah, correct.
That's Marmite.
It's only a teaspoon of
Mustard.
Marmite.
Yeah.
Correct.
Chili sauce.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because you know what that stuff was going to be in there.
You said you guessed the right thing earlier on as well.
Pickle juice.
Mm.
There's loads of pickle juice.
So that's the ingredients.
No, not all of them. There's many. There's
Something
more.
nice.
Drink that
It
bad
looks like
Larry.
there's herbs in there.
No.
That wasn't in the pickle juice. I think just
I
the prickle juice.
think it was bits of the pickle.
That's really out of date too.
Is it the pickle
Yeah,
juice?
yeah, that's been open for like a month.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit.
No, yes. Perfect.
No wonder it smells so horrible.
I can see one crushed tomato. I can see
No,
the seeds of tomato.
No, there's no crushed tomato, but there is something crushed in there. I think of something else that looks a bit like. It's another red.
A nice summery fruit.
Pepper.
Nope. Hot fruit.
Chili.
Nope.
Summary.
Yes.
Have them with cream.
An olive.
No. Olives and cream.
I don't know.
That famous dish.
Come on, we had them a couple of weeks ago.
Strawberry.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's mashed strawberry in there.
What a waste.
Think
Okay.
of some other.
Oh, but you can't have any more of those because I
sweet
forgot because they're
things.
meant to be for Benjamin's cake.
Blueberry.
Nope. No, I mashed a strawberry.
But the same thing in there last time. You thought it was quite nice.
Chocolate sauce.
Yep.
This is making me way. Oh,
Oh, there's lukewarm water in there
I'm
too.
losing the will to live here. There's water.
It
you know,
looks
I
awful. I
love
don't know how I was going to mix with the alcohol in your stomach either.
I can't guess anymore. I can't.
Okay, just don't. If you can't, if you take a sip and you think that you're going to be sick, please don't.
Oh, I
'cause don't
can't
want
even
sick all
watch
over
you
the
drink.
room.
It looks so awful.
Please, don't be sick.
You can see the layers like separated with the glass as
Can
well.
I at least mix it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm gonna mix it first.
I did mix it a bit,
Like we...
but it didn't really. I think it settled since then. All the stuff is
Oh.
separated. So.
Yeah.
Jeez, that
Sniff it.
really smells.
I did sniff it earlier when we made it.
Oh, that's bad.
Right.
That's really bad.
Professional tool.
Imagine if you spilled that in, I just stained your carpet.
Yeah, you better not.
You pull out the blaze just eroded into nothing.
Yeah, there's acid in there, Ajay.
Oh,
Spill sand.
oh no!
Right. Go on then. Is it just spicy? Go on then, AJ.
It's horrifically
Come-
spicy.
Go on then.
How on earth I got?
we found,
That sauce is pure Scotch
we
bonnet.
found something.
We didn't think it'd be that spicy.
We found something that is too spicy for AJ.
That sauce, no matter what you add to it, it's still hot.
It's
I
because
had
there's
like a whole
it's
pot of
because
honey.
there's lots of Oh, there's also honey in there. There's also because there's lots of mustard in there too.
That's probably why it's so spicy. Mustard and chili.
You
Chili
put honey
mustard.
in it.
Yes.
So I had to drink it all in order to.
If
what
it doesn't
reason?
make you sick, yes.
I mean,
Why am I doing this?
The podcast.
Well, that's not worth it for me.
to be
What?
cool. At least have a sip.
Come on, you got to do it. No, come on.
I don't want to put my sauce away. That's the main thing.
Right, you got to drink it then. Don't,
Oh.
AJ, it's something that's too spicy for you, so you got to try it. Come on, go chug, 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 chug,
I've done it again.
chug,
it tastes
chug,
nice.
chug, chug.
Really?
Chug it then. If
Oh,
it tastes nice, you at least have to chug it.
pickled
Just
chili
make
mustard.
it a bit harder, surely, Ruben. If he likes it, he
So-
has to at least chug it.
Honestly, you should try.
I don't. I
Please,
can
come on, you got to
smell
chug it. If it's
I
bad, you
don't
have
like
to at least
pickles
chug
or
it.
mustard.
try
No,
that.
AJ, you have to.
It's nice.
If you at least like it, please chug it. Just make it a bit of a challenge.
Okay,
Come on, you got this.
I'm gonna be miserable for the rest of the podcast.
You got this, AJ.
We like to drink with it.
Come on,
Okay.
chug,
AJ
chug,
is our
chug,
mate.
chug,
I wish
chug,
you
chug,
could
chug,
see
chug,
it. It's
chug, chug,
absolutely
chug,
revolting.
chug, chug, chug. Come on, one big gulp.
I don't want to be ill from this.
Go on.
There's a window there.
Oh! Come on, AJ. You go. Come on. Chug, chug, chug.
Oh, it smells as
Come
well.
on, finish it.
Your breath's gonna be
You got it.
horrible after this.
You got it. Oh, that's my spicy. You got it, AJ.
Lydia is not gonna like you.
You can
after
do
this.
it.
Oh, it's gonna give me a stomachache now.
Oh, come on. Oh, okay.
What the gone off pickle juice?
I've had a lot of that
You
already.
got it. You got it. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, fucking no! Oh, it's so horrible.
Is it too spicy for you?
If you're gonna vom out the window.
I'm not gonna vomit. It's just
Come on, AJ.
it's not too spicy. It's just flavours. My stomach.
You can do
oh,
it.
man.
Okay,
Pickles
never
and
mind.
all.
My stomach can't handle that.
You can't do
Oh.
it.
Oh, we reduced him to nothing.
He started chugging for like 0.1 of a second, and he was like, "No."
He looked,
Why don't you do it then, Levi?
he looked like
Oh
he
no,
was
no, no!
using
It's too spicy. I never
deep
said it was
pain.
easy. That's why I said you stopped immediately because I know you can take anything.
Have a little sip.
This must be spicy.
Have a little sip of that.
I'll have a little.
Have a sip.
No,
It's alright.
My
It doesn't
challenge.
taste too bad.
spicy.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm really paranoid to get knocked.
It just burns.
So we
your,
try a bit on the side.
No.
It burns your esophagus.
Have you had enough of the
Shall we
luscious
pop the
dessert?
lid back on that bad boy?
That's not something you want to drink, man.
That is gonna get locked away in the vault for 10,000 years.
I think you should keep that for
I
special
need-
occasions.
You can.
Oh! What's that? You're expecting? Oh, I'll get out the family bottle. It's just that. The pickle and mustard juice. Oh,
So do you know all the ingredients are in there then?
Oh, I don't really care that much.
lots and lots of shit.
Oh,
You got your rum there.
That hurts so bad.
We tried to make a good sauce this time.
You got your shot of rum, mate.
Did we improve it or?
It's too spicy.
It-
Drink.
Whoa!
It gets to a point where if you drink stuff, it burns your inside pipes.
I know what you mean.
Your inside pipes
Well, you got your rum there to clean your palate.
and your conch.
I don't know if I have a stomach fat now. I might-
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Wow.
I'm doing one for you next time. For you two.
Oh no.
No
Oh,
hummus.
it's
though.
gonna be so good.
No hummus, no
Nothing that I
biscuits.
genuinely
Nothing
hate,
that
or
I
else I
actually-
will just be sick.
Yeah, nothing that we're allergic to.
Oh.
I can't eat mushrooms. Allergic.
You're allergic to mushrooms?
Yeah, well, Mum is. Whenever I ate them, I got a stomachache. And that's
I can't
my
have,
fault, so I
caffeine
think I'm
either.
allergic.
Maybe you just sort of, maybe it's a mental thing.
It's one mind.
Because I get ill when I feel very ill when I eat mushrooms, but that's just because I don't have a taste.
I love mushrooms. Mushrooms and steak and bacon and stuff. Delicious.
Like my glove.
You've been wearing that sock for like a week, Levi.
I haven't. I haven't been wearing those. This is a sock I've just got off my sofa.
Oh, okay.
Wear it for a week.
The last Brutal Bros podcast, you were wearing that one.
Yeah, that was last week.
Oh.
I have the same with loads of socks.
Ah, right.
I'm wearing the same socks.
Multiple copies.
Yeah.
I wear the same
So I
socks
got-
for at least 2 weeks.
What? Really?
Yeah, when you grab them, drive them out in the sun, from between your hands, and you get like a nice seasoning. Cheese. That's how we make parmesan.
Cheesening.
Yeah, that's how we
The
make parmesan.
So what would you rate?
Inside the
What would you
socks.
rate the sauce then? Is it improved from last week?
No,
we
it's-
we
no.
tried to make it. We tried to make it nice. Oh, also, there's one more thing that's in it:
What?
vanilla extract. Vanilla extract.
It's just, it's the sort of thing, if you diluted that, or if you use it to dip something in, it might be nice, but...
Do you want to try
to
to do something in it?
It just hurts. That's the thing, it's just painful.
I guess
My
that's
esophagus.
like the real brutal bros.
Yeah,
drink.
that's
That's a
disgusting.
brutal drink. What about your brutal bottle? What was that, mate?
Barbecue sauce and rum and coke.
Nice.
That's quite nice.
So, yeah. So you cook a bit, don't you?
Huh?
You cook a fair bit, don't you?
What's that?
No, you cook.
Rum,
don't
why are you talking about cooking?
Oh yeah, I like to cook. Yeah, it's good.
Speaking of like flavours and things.
Mm.
What would you use that sauce in? If you were cooking something? Like a curry?
That would be probably quite nice in the curry. All those ingredients I'd put into one.
How come when you had a sip of it, you said you've done it again? It's nice.
It tastes
What's it?
on its own. It's okay.
Right.
But to drink, it's,
Mustard overpowers everything.
that's the sort of thing that would work to like dip something in.
Right.
But not to drink.
Okay.
It's too much.
Maybe you will get.
It's like drinking a bottle of hot sauce.
It's
You
all
just
yours
dip
now.
it.
You
Oh.
can drink it with some crack. Ruben told me to pour your sauce in. I was like, don't use a teaspoon, just pour it.
It cost me a lot of money, that sauce.
Yeah, Ruben.
Oh dear.
That's up.
Put it in the invoice.
I will. That's probably at least 30p you owe me there.
Oh, that's right. I'm sure I can pull that from somewhere. I'll
Oh,
call,
we
I'll
should,
call
we should
in
next
all my
time, Ruben,
flavours.
we should fill a Scotch bonnet with like cheese and like crackers and like,
that'd be nice.
onion and stuff.
Cheese and kraken.
Cheese crackers.
Kraken rum. Oh, crackers.
You could soak it in Kraken and then fill it with cheese. That'd be nice.
What have you got to drink? To have your midnight snack? I've got crackers and Kraken.
Oh, Ruben,
Healthy.
we're gonna go. We're gonna go out into the sea tomorrow, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna come in my kayak, and
Maybe.
I'm gonna make us.
row really far away, Ruben.
Well, far
Yeah,
away, what,
dude.
to
I'm
like...
gonna go into a rave sideways
implication.
to make
Oh, no.
to make Ruben.
Are we going to row to that fake country I found out about?
Well, SeaWorld.
Sealand.
Sealand. Yeah,
Yeah, you know about it.
Yeah, of
The
course.
Principality of Sealand.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I got advertised on my Facebook the other day. You can actually buy a lordship there.
Yeah, I was
Because
considering
it's
for a
our
while.
brother's birthday the other day, and I was thinking, should I just buy him a lordship? So what have you got? Oh, yeah, happy birthday, mate.
It's really expensive.
I've
Isn't it?
brought you a lord. No, it's like 30 quid
For what?
to become a lord of the Principality of Sealand.
Where's Sealand?
It's off the coast of like it's near Suffolk, isn't it?
It's not law, really.
So you can
Yeah.
for £30 you can own it.
No.
No, you
Can
you
you what?
become. But wouldn't that be great though? I could just in the morning, happy birthday. Oh, what have you got? I brought you a lordship. What? Yeah, you're now an officially recognised lord of the Principality of Sealand.
But you said it's not real country.
Well, it's not a real country, but it's recognised by the government as a country.
What is it then?
It's a micronation.
Yeah, it's a micronation.
What's that?
Smaller than a country, bigger than a county.
Is it an island then?
They
Yeah,
used to
it's a
use it
really
for pirate
tiny
radio.
country.
That's how it started.
Yeah.
They bought it and used it to broadcast pirate radio to well, because they're in international waters technically.
Yeah,
So yeah.
but it's
then
far
they-
enough away. It's not classed as part of the UK.
Yeah, yeah. They're technically their own country, but they're not at the same time.
That just blew my mind. You can buy it goes high up as well. Like Jeremy Clarkson's got he's like a duke of that country in it as well, or
Is he?
something. Yeah, he's
So wait, what is it to be a lord? What do
A
you get?
lord?
You can just say you are.
You are
Lord
technically
means-
allowed to put on your details, your birth certificate, whatever, Lord Levi Daniel Davis Bright.
Why? Why
Lord
would you
means
want that?
a landowner. Lord,
Yeah,
like.
but
you know,
but you don't
so
actually
you
get to.
technically own a tiny amount of it.
It's like a
do
square
what?
meter or something.
You can.
Or square centimetre.
I thought that was amazing though.
Mm.
Isn't that?
Okay, so what's else
Pretty
on the?
Well, we kind of segued away from the food, but I can ask you the same question, the question I had in mind for the food stuff, if you really want to.
What?
I had another question about food for you.
Depends what it is.
If you had a restaurant,
Oh.
what
yeah.
would it be? What would it be called? What would you serve?
Curry and burgers.
Curry and burgers.
Or fried chicken.
What would it be? What would it be called?
Food. I just call it food.
Food.
There's what you call it? All those kebab shops that you get. They're just called like food for you or like.
Oh yeah.
The kebab shop.
So would it be like a takeaway curry place then?
Yeah, but that also did really nice crispy chicken. I might make it all chicken. Like chicken
Okay.
curry, chicken burgers.
You should call it Are You Chicken?
My restaurant.
Oh,
My
fuck,
restaurant-
it's dreadful.
My restaurant is called Meat Fiesta.
Not Meat Feast. Not Meet and Greet.
Meat Fiesta.
Meat Fiesta.
Yes. It's a restaurant, and we have every meat you can think of. You can only order.
Or like-
you can only order meat.
Endangered meats like octopus,
No, only like proper meat.
human meat.
You can literally get a salad bowl of meat.
I've got a mixed grill. As I like to call it, meat salad.
We sell really
I think Ajay is slowly dying there. Can you feel your organs slowly dissolving?
Honestly, you know that's. I got like, you know,
It probably has something to do with the pickle juice being off.
I doubt it.
I've got quite a sensitive system.
Constitution.
Oh,
You were right. You just said this. It's bad because we just killed your mood. You were really excited.
I feel dreadful.
Your brainstem is
Doesn't
just
smell that I'm drinking rum.
trying to disconnect itself from your
Maybe
stomach.
just drink some. Cokes often settles bellies.
No, it's too acidic. It
Nah.
stings.
If you
But you
well,
burp
yeah,
and you have to bring it all back up
But if
again.
you have like a sicky stomach, then Coke
Sicky
will-
stomach.
will
Leave those. Dr. Levis says, do you have a sicky stomach?
help. Drink some Coke, honestly.
I need a Pepto-Bismol.
Ah.
They're good.
It's a relief.
Pepto-Bismol.
from
Do you ever use
some
that?
sort.
No, I know a friend who had
What
he
it
got
is,
really
mate.
bad car sickness,
It's been-
travel sickness, so he used that.
They're good. They will. Gaviscon's good too. I like that.
I thought Gavis. No, hang on. No, I'm thinking. I was gonna say, isn't that a washing machine? So that's Calgon, isn't it?
Gaviscon's for
Hot.
the old heartburn.
I was gonna say Calgon, but that's washing machine.
It's also for like acid reflux too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It neutralises.
Are we still recording? Yeah.
I need to go to the toilet.
We're still on the air.
Isn't on the.
Oh, I need to.
Will you be back?
Yeah, I'll be back. I need to drink some water. So.
All right. Well, we got. Yeah. There's a lot. There's enough
I'm
time
in
for you
pain.
to do that. As long as you're back for the last 10 minutes. Or so.
While AJ goes to do that, Levi, why don't you tell us about? Did you tell us about that restaurant already?
Yeah.
Or were you gonna call
Meat
it?
fiesta.
Oh well, give me more details. Elaborate.
Lots of meat.
What's some of your like special meals?
Anti-vegan.
Anti-vegan.
We say no. We
Oh,
have a
dear.
we have someone on the door, right? And if they walk in, and we say,
Show me your V pass.
show me your meat pass.
Show me your V.
Ooh.
Feels better now.
Are you going?
Feels better now. Stood up.
Actually, you might be an idea. To
Be knocking
get
my
some water.
carefully
little-
curated
Oh, you
cheat
sure?
sheets about.
You sure?
I'd have it so in my restaurant.
Oh man, you look ill.
I thought you were getting some water, AJ.
Oh,
I was talking about my restaurant.
I'd go
Your
in.
restaurant.
They'd have to shoot.
They would
their
have
own
a
meal.
pig.
Oh no.
No, that'd be good for meat fiesta actually.
That sounds like a vegan
No,
restaurant. So if you want to
basically-
eat it, you kill it yourself.
We bring the pig or like the cow, whatever they want, to them. Just open it.
His muscle tissue is atrophied.
Move.
Door handle.
Yeah, that's probably what's that for. Just open. Yeah, we bring up the pig to them and chuck it onto the table. And we get a big like Thai man with a big machete, and he
Why is
chop.
he Thai?
I don't know because they call him machetes, right? And
Whoa! Whoa!
he chops the
Why
pig.
is this podcast making
He
fun of the
chops-
gays, the Thai, the vegans?
That's what AJ's. That was AJ.
We don't really hate anyone.
Right. I never said I
Just-
hated
it
them. I
just
said they look
sounds
cool.
It's all jokes. It's not serious.
Okay, one of those people who like chop mangoes, right?
It's even
And they
worse.
chop the pig right off the head, right, and then they point
Off
all
the
bit they
head.
want, and they say,
Levi.
right, so you want that bit, and then we chop it, and then we fill up a glass of blood, and we say, right, there you go,
No!
and then we bring up the pig, and we say, right, this will be cooked. What part do you want? And if they chop it, and the people don't like the look of the meat, then they can say, sorry, I don't want that one. We'll chuck that one in the bin for the dogs.
Oh my
And we'll
God.
bring out another pig, slice it open, and see if it's all right. If it's not, then we chuck it away, and we keep doing it until they find the right blood.
That's horrible. And not to mention hideously unethical. That would get shut down.
We
almost
only,
the
we
day it
only
got
hire the
started.
time for the machete chopping. Right?
Who would work there? Who would want to work there? Because I work at a fast food place, about naming it. I'm only like in my early 20s, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm a young person. Young people.
You're 24
normally
this
work
year,
in this
even. You're
place.
almost.
Yeah, but normally the kind of people who work at this unnamed fast food, well-known fast food restaurant that I work at, when we're not in lockdown, they're normally sort of younger people, aren't they? Sort
You
of
chop the
16 to
pigs,
about
don't you?
20. I don't chop the pigs.
No, who does?
I literally, it's all frozen. Well, actually, I'm not going to talk too much about that. But I basically just cook. I don't prepare the meat. I just cook it.
You work at
A restaurant,
what's that place in Toy Story called?
Pizza Planet.
Pizza
Yeah,
Planet.
I work at Pizza Planet. Yeah.
Who's the Pizza Planet?
Actually, there is a real Pizza Planet at Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, I know. You've been there.
I have.
You go there every day. You work there.
That'd be great. I'd have to live in France though.
Yeah, France.
Yeah, France. That was probably at least 3 years before you were even conceived.
The hell does that mean?
Conceived. So when you're born, when you're conceived, that's when your mum becomes pregnant with you.
Oh right.
That's when like the egg and the cell layer.
Oh, I hope
You
they
know,
do something.
how
I
babies
wonder
are
what he's doing. I think
Shitting
he's,
himself.
I think he's
violently.
probably shitting. He's gonna spray up all the walls.
Have you seen the new Jim Jeffries special where he talks about how he eats cheese, he shits himself?
What? He eats cheese and he shits himself.
He knows he's lactose intolerant. Since the age of about 35, he's become lactose intolerant. He's about 43 now. So it happened quite in the last sort of 7
A
or 8
bit
years.
fussy.
No, well, the thing is, right, he said if I eat cheese and ice cream or dairy, basically lactose, he has a 40-minute window. It's always been about 40 minutes until he shits himself. The thing is, he loves ice cream and cheese and milk. So the waiter comes along and he goes, "Oh, would you like some fromage?" And he
That's not
goes,
racist.
"It's just French, isn't it?" It's a bit racist.
Alright.
And he goes, He looks at the clock and he judges how far his home is and he goes, "Fromage me." And then he spoilers for the story. He shits himself.
In the restaurant.
No, later
Why
on
didn't he just use the toilet restaurant?
at the front door.
Restaurant toilet. You shit out
I
the
don't
front
know.
door. You shit out the front door.
No, he's open up the
Open that
door, Johnny! He pulls out his shoulder, like,
Oh
all the cars that come by, all the
Oh.
people.
Well,
Well then.
yeah, it's not a very good splash. It's definitely his worst one.
Mm.
I think.
Oh, I can hear him whistling.
I can hear the great Wichello approach.
We've almost got 10 minutes left, so hopefully we'll be back.
I reckon we filled up the time really nicely this time.
Yeah, we didn't really have
We
any
have
time
one more subject
of not
to
doing
cover.
anything.
AJ, how are you feeling now?
I feel better now.
You feel
Okay,
better?
good.
I had some water. Have a nice take on.
And a nice chat.
Mm. That's... Oh.
You hear us talking, probably.
Yeah.
Hear the podcast.
Oh.
Alright, we've got. What are we ending on now?
Well, what activity are we planning to do soon? Us three.
Well, I already
With our
think that
wonderful
we
dad.
should honestly just
We should go on a bike
do some
ride.
sketches.
Okay.
Like,
I
we
meant-
should
I
just
meant
get doing
you,
it.
like
Because
sort of-
I've got a few ideas, and so have you, haven't you, for sketches?
Yes, we have.
And so we could do, like, some cool videos.
But what are we doing outdoors soon, Eli?
We're going. We're going wild camping.
We are going
We
to.
are
Well,
going
hopefully.
wild camping.
We need to make a
What are
date
we going
for
to
that.
plan for that?
We're going to hope to do a podcast
Are we?
in the middle of the moors.
Well, maybe.
I
We're
would
gonna.
like
Me
to.
and AJ are gonna take our slingshots,
Guest starring Daddy Sprite.
do some hunting,
Daddy's
make
bike.
some shit trenches for us to do our business in.
To shit
Yeah.
in.
Me and you have never done wild camping, have we?
No.
Like, proper white shooting.
Oh, it's so fun.
Why did Duke of Edinburgh?
Yeah, but like,
Only the bronze one.
Yeah.
That's about as wild as I ever got.
Duke of Edinburgh.
this is gonna be
Wow,
like room
that's-
when we're gonna be like in the middle of Dartmoor, and we're just gonna set up a tent and then eat off a stove with like beams. And
Yeah, I'll literally just bring some tins.
I'm going to take some meat with me.
it's gonna be good.
I might. Oh no, like.
Lots of meat. There's lots of good. There's lots of food that will fill us up easily.
I'm going to get a canned chicken.
Canned
Oh,
chicken.
no.
No.
I
Alright.
reckon some of those, like some beans,
Some beans,
some
some
like
soup.
sausages and beans,
Beans and sausage, yeah.
soup, something that's easy to cook, and just
Yeah.
go down to the local discount place, buy one of those like big packs of water,
Yeah, we'll do that.
might get a few beers.
We'll probably get lots of
Of
water.
course, I'm going to get.
Water's important.
I'm going to get a bottle of rum, I think. Because, you know, it's more compact than beer.
Yeah,
You should get some nice whiskey.
I don't know. It depends how much money I've got.
Don't do that,
I
Rim.
probably
Don't.
won't.
Rim just
the thing is
get
with me,
over it.
right, if
We're
I
going
bet-
wild camping. You're just gonna get pissed.
Wild whiskey camping. No, the thing is with me and like whiskey though is if I buy
Gotta
a
be-
big bottle of it, I'll just drink it all.
Yeah,
I've
don't.
got no self control.
Ruben can't. To only get like, come on, because you've got to be at least sober because we're gonna have to do things, you know.
Not at night.
I'll be sober when I need to be.
We sit around, we.
Yeah, but like, that's all.
I know how to pace
Freeze
myself.
Don't just get pissed.
I'm not gonna get pissed.
We
We'll
will
do that at home.
Wild camping trip.
That's for the podcast.
It's a survival trip.
Yeah, survival. Yeah. So you need
Yeah.
to survive. You need to have
That's
water
how
and
I
protein.
survive,
That's
I
all.
think.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, with that alcohol, me and Ruben would probably like collapse.
Room will be fine.
You know in Top Gear or the Grand Tour, there was no beer here, and Jeremy and James were like, oh.
Room's only taking drinks because you will. If it was just you wouldn't. If not, doubt you would.
Depends.
You would.
If no one else
It's
is
the sort of
drinking,
thing
I wouldn't
where
want to be the only
In
one.
the evening, it's nice to sit down with a beer, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Campfire going,
Yeah, you
some Martian mellows,
sit
Oh
there.
yeah, have some nice. We can have
and
proper
a
hot.
can of beer.
We should
You
have
sit
some
over
hot
beer,
chocolate and some stuff. Yeah.
Whiskey and hot chocolate.
Brandy goes well with tea.
Don't get whiskey because you'll just drink it all at once, and it will just be horrible.
Maybe we could do Brutal Bros podcast.
Unless I bring like a tiny amount of it, but don't bring the whole bottle.
Just don't. Just get some beer, Ruben. Just,
Yes,
you'll
yes,
drink it all at
sir,
home.
Martin Levis.
You can't handle it.
Yes, I can.
You can handle
Evil
it.
Chance. Okay.
I definitely, after that, I'm gonna have to make you one.
And that was Ruben's.
I will.
Evil
I'm gonna have to
chance.
do it now.
That came out of nowhere.
When did you record that?
A couple of days
I'm
ago.
gonna keep that tea. What I
A
added
couple
to
days
it
ago. I didn't hear you
next week's
recording this, Ruben.
Oh no, I'm not drinking that. I don't like mustard or
Booga
pickle
chance.
juice.
one. I don't really like them either.
Oh,
Not on the,
Why would you
not
keep
together.
that?
What to add to your drink, Levi, later? Next week.
That's going to be the
That's
same
just
thing. Then.
sadistic.
It won't be the same.
That's just
Well, I'll
that's
add to it.
unoriginal.
I'll add to it.
No, that's not fair. I mean,
I'll have to drink
that's
it.
crazy. Yeah, I know, but that was your challenge, not ours.
Oh.
You got ours next week, but you've got to make something now.
Okay, I'll make your challenge next week. Then.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Give us
Protein.
stickers.
You're gonna have to do.
Like my chocolate bar.
My challenge will be a shot of my own choice.
Right.
That's a challenge, is it, for me?
You're gonna have to do
Both
a
of us.
shot of my own concoction.
Okay, fine.
Seems pretty decent.
One shot.
One
I
shot.
think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each.
Each.
You're both going to do one.
We might just shot them off, guys. No, we can't do that. We don't condone underage drinking.
Yeah.
These are really small, aren't
Yeah.
What?
they?
Chocolate Willy.
Too small.
Oh
Wait,
no!
they got smaller
The
since
worst
I
thing
had
to
them.
say is, oh, it's too small.
We said some pretty
Awful, disgusting
it's a
things.
pretty very explicit podcast.
Yeah, I'm
because-
sorry about that.
Yes. And also,
I
yeah.
formally apologise.
If I put a warning in the description just saying,
Not for
I think you're allowed to say that.
contains
Contains an awful
one
word.
use of insensitive language, but it's just jokes, so don't take it too seriously or something like that.
I mean, pretty much all of
You
his
didn't, but you don't really know what it means, did you? So like,
None of his
we-
podcast is really
it
to
doesn't
be
really
taken
matter.
seriously.
No, we rarely mean what we say.
Ruben, why are you eating Snickers now? This is not fair. I'm starving here.
Ruben always has snacks, so doesn't he?
Yeah, I know. He's such a prick. Give us a snack.
He's got to keep up his his physique, you know what I mean?
He's so fat.
He's got.
Well, that board's through.
They are.
Now people I've seen on Tinder who are like,
It's
oh
not-
yeah,
Yeah,
I
but-
love a dad bod, and well, you're in luck
On
here.
Tinder.
Yeah, but Levi, it's
What?
power. It's power.
It's not power.
It is. Look at that.
I can run faster than you.
I can cycle faster than you.
That's because
That's nothing,
your
mate. It's
bike has
my-
like a billion more ears.
Ready for the jiggle.
Ruben's not like the.
Ruben, that's getting a bit much. Like, come on. When we go wild camping, we're gonna have to do a lot. We're going to do wild camping. We'll have to do a lot of hiking, you know, like a lot of running and stuff. A lot of
Just
sports.
stop.
I can just start looking at my belly.
Yeah, but the thing is,
You have to
Ruben will
put in a
last
wheel-
longer than all of
We have to
us.
put it in a wheelbarrow suit.
He'll last longer though, because he's got more energy
No, he won't.
supplies. Yeah.
No, I've got wait. No.
He's got more supplies. You'd be the first to go. I'll be second. Ruben would be the last. As he's got all those supplies ready.
I would not be the first to go.
You got nothing on you.
But I can run on more. You eat. Wait.
I can run.
I can. No, but I can run longer without food, probably.
Why don't we challenge that?
What do you mean? I'm confused. Run on.
Why don't we
last,
go for a run?
Last longer on what? On a run?
Why don't we go for a run?
Depends what speed. I'll go for a
Sprint.
run. Me, you, and Ruben go for a. If we're sprinting, no, come on, like a steady run, yeah.
Yeah, I've run quite often.
Me and Ruben go for a steady run, and we see who stops first. Why don't we go to the field and run around it, and whoever stops first loses.
Okay.
No, you can't hold a drink or anything.
Running along like,
You just gotta run along.
With
Oh.
your beer, yeah.
Oh, why is it? Oh, come on.
That'd be amazing.
you know, like when the people are treading the water. Oh, someone trucks me a can of like
Oh.
iron brew, not iron brew.
Right, but anyway,
IPA.
honestly,
Nice.
we should do that actually. We all sprint. You can have like a big thing of water to like so you're hydrated beforehand and you sweat it all out.
What,
I think Ruben would go first.
We should do an endurance, then a sprint.
No, but right, hang on a
Right,
second.
race.
Ruben can. There's no way Ruben can run as long as me. Like, there's no chance.
Well, when I used to
I
go
think
running,
you'd win, to be honest.
when I
because
used to go
when
running,
Ruben, me and Ruben walk up a slight hill, and Ruben's like,
Yeah,
and people ask
Oh,
him,
I had
We
to
have to
do
stop
that.
5 times when we went to Ham Woods.
people ask him if he's all right, and like Ruben, we're walking up like a.
It's
a
really
tiny
not
angle.
good. No.
It's not really.
I don't smoke. I don't eat
I
that
generally-
much like
you eat
fast food or
fuck ton.
anything. No, I'm not much fast food anymore.
It's because you too much beer.
Too much beer.
I'll
You
drink
should
more
do
beer
some
than Ruben
run.
does, though.
When I
You
used
do
to
more
go,
exercise.
That's
when I
true.
used to go running with my housemates back in Bristol, I would always
Yeah,
be the
because of
slowest,
course you did
but
that.
I'd always be the last one to stop.
Yeah.
That's because you went
I
to.
can
Yeah, but on
run
this
for a
thing,
long time, just not very
but on
fast.
this, if we do this, we'll have to go the same pace, so it's even.
That doesn't make sense, though.
No,
That's
but
not how
one
races
person's
work.
gonna-
Here's
No,
the
no, no,
marathon.
no, no,
Make
no.
sure we
No,
all
but
go
it's
the same
last,
pace.
It's the last person to stop, isn't it?
Why
Right.
don't
So
we
if one
just do-
person's just walking, then it's like, well, you've obviously got it easier. You win.
But then I know how to preserve my strength. It's not to run as fast as I can to run.
No, we have to jog.
But wouldn't it make sense to just do
Just do a race.
But
What,
the
so
thing is,
so
all
around the whole
heights,
field.
different
Yeah,
Oh,
four laps.
we should do a 4-lap race. Yeah, around the field.
Yeah.
Well, I already got a tactic.
But you'd probably win, though, because you're like 14 and you have infinite energy. That's the thing. When I was your age, I'd
We're
never
like
get time.
in our 20s and
Yeah.
we're old.
Old.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's no excuse. You got longer legs. Well, actually, no, Ruben hasn't got longer legs than me. You're a short boy, and I'm not sure. Yeah.
I've got longer legs than you.
Yeah.
I'm only about 5'6". What are you, AJ?
I'm 5'10".
Okay.
No, 5'11".
5'8" or
sorry.
5 something.
Levi reckons about nearly 5'9".
Yeah.
I'm only 5'6", which for a guy is quite short.
Yeah, short
I
little
think.
ginger boy.
5'6". Sucks, man.
You're a hot. When I first
Short and fat.
saw your family, I was so shocked, honestly, because my family, my sister's like the same height as me, It's like
It's like walking into
Wow.
Bilbo's
my
hole.
dad's 6'2".
Bloody hell.
So like, and then my granddad's about the same height as my dad. So
Yeah.
I've never seen. And my mum's like about 5'9". So coming, I think she's about that. Going to see your family, I was like, whoa! I'd never met anybody so.
What a bunch of midgets.
Oh, you're a bunch of hobbits. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
I did. I was so shocked. I've never seen people like.
I've never seen people.
But I see loads of people. Do you know an old man today at Lidl? This old man.
I've learned.
He couldn't reach the top shelf, and he's like, "Oh, can you get that white rum for me?" I had to go up. I had to like get the white rum and give it to him.
But
It's a funny time.
I've realised though, there's lots of benefits to being smaller. Maybe probably you die at an older age. Maybe.
Yeah, because
you're
big
not
dogs
using
don't live
much
as long.
your-
Maybe it's the same with
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Big
You got
dogs
people like
are
that.
big dogs are more likely to have like heart failure and stuff.
And remember Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, all the little things he could do that because he was short.
Or like climb through a log.
He could like fit through small gaps and stuff. There's a whole song. Piglet did a whole song about it.
Ribbon's not Piglet though. Ribbon's more Winnie the Pooh, I think.
Yeah,
He's like really short and yeah.
He's like, ooh, look, honey.
Doesn't exercise.
Oh look,
Your
chocolate.
version of honey would
Oh
just
look,
be a meat
Snickers.
hive.
Beer. Oh, a tiny
Honey,
smack
we
of
were eating.
beer.
Beer
Big
all
keg
the
of beer
time.
hanging
Why
from the
don't
tree.
we drink beer?
You'd be sipping from it.
Everything has.
Instead of honey, I just passed my friend Rabbit. Just, we got any cans, mate?
Meat, food.
So I'm like Winnie the Pooh then. I'm fat. I'm addicted
You
to
eat
stuff.
meat.
I'm a bit gay.
You're not addicted to anything.
What about me?
Probably gaming.
What would I be? In
You
the
would
Winnie
probably
the
be
Pooh universe?
Tigger.
I think no. Would I be? Yeah.
I think
I don't know.
Levo would be Tigger.
I don't know, though.
Like,
I think
You're quite short. You're like tall.
You're
quite
like
tall
Tigger
though
and Roo.
bouncy.
Drew, I am quite bouncy and tall. I could be Tigger.
I could be Tigger. I don't know. Yeah, you could be Tigger.
you're like Tigger and Roo. You two.
Who's well, I'll be the kangaroo. I know because that's a no.
But then there's the little child kangaroo.
Yeah, but I'm taller. That one. I don't know.
I think you'd be the little Roo.
I'm taller than Ruben though.
Yeah, but you've still got the sort of the head of a small man. The mind.
Fuck.
So he's a small man. He's 14.
He's gonna be so tall.
You'll close your eyes one day, Liv, and you'll be 40.
I've been taller than Ruben for ages. I'll overtake you soon, hopefully.
Maybe. My growth is
gonna
massively
happen.
stunted though because I drank way too much when I was younger.
No.
I think that's why I'm.
Oh, well, what a role model you'll be for all our young listeners.
Yeah. No, don't. That's why you shouldn't drink because then you.
Especially on wild camping
has
trips,
to
because
become
next
like-
thing you know,
like
you'll be
us.
you'll be lost, and you won't find your tent, and you'll get eaten by mountain
That's
lions.
half the fun.
Ah.
Half the fun is getting lost.
Survival. I don't want to get lost on Dartmoor.
Levi, trust me, I am a survival expert.
Oh, you
I-
fuck.
I did 10 tours, so that counts as
Oh, that's like DV, but hardcore, isn't it?
yeah, 45 miles.
I did about 17 miles.
We used to do twice that.
When we
a
go
day.
wild
So-
camping,
on some of them.
if we stay for 2 nights at most, well, we might sleep one place and then move a bit. Like we'll hike
Okay, yeah.
for the day,
Mm.
find another camp.
I enjoy
Too
it.
many ants or something.
Too many ants.
The horses get to us.
Oh yeah, what if there's what if there's animals in the night?
What do you mean?
Like what if
Of
there's
course
like,
there'll be animals in the
what
night.
if there's like
You know,
cows that are trampling us?
You know, it'll be
Cows.
There will be cows trampling us. You think you'll realise
You
though,
know,
is animals are usually more scared of you than you
Yeah.
are. Of
Yeah, but not
You
if
know
you're
what would be
sleeping in a
scarier
tent.
though than seeing an animal outside the tent at night?
them.
Seeing a person.
Mm. People
Like,
are scary.
fucking weird.
I think of all things.
Like stick of the dump.
Yeah.
But you just turn
She's a man who grabs people's feet.
The hairy hands of Dartmoor.
That's a story, right? The hairy hands of Dartmoor.
Oh, we're all gonna tell a scary story.
I'm not very good at. I'll do one. I'll make one up. I'll be like, ooh, here be the next story of Dartmoor.
Well, his dad's coming on this too to make sure we don't die.
Yes. The Dartmoor dad.
I'll keep you guys safe. I know lots of bushcrafting techniques. I can show you some bushcrafting.
Drink your own pee.
Alright.
Show you how to start a fire with a lighter.
We're not doing fire. Because you're not allowed.
Make a fire burn. Do you know how to do that?
No.
Oh.
But anyways, I could try find we could make some slingshots. We
Good,
could find like
yeah.
some nice sticks. We're gonna take a stove, so we don't have to have a fire on.
Gas thing.
Yeah. We can cook our.
It's cheating, but it's good.
Well, you're not allowed to.
Well, that all sounds like a great big load of fun.
Great big load of bollocks.
Probably. 4 men in a tent.
Yeah. Also,
What do
we
you
don't even
call
have a
4 men
tent
in a
yet.
tent?
It's gonna stink.
What? We should get a tent. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, it will smell so bad.
I don't know if it's
Oh,
going to actually happen because
Why not?
I don't know because we don't have.
I've got a tent.
But you said we won't fit in.
I reckon. No, but I've got loads of tents at home.
Loads of tents.
Yeah, more than one. I've got like.
Wait. What's the biggest one you have?
I think the biggest one I have is a canvas like static tent, which is like it suits like 12 people.
Oh.
But
Okay. Well, then what's the one? What's like? I don't know.
I've
You
got
have one
like
for
a
like 4
4-man.
people.
I've got a 4.
Use that then.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we out this with the Brutal Bros tune?
I think it's a good place, Annie, to end it there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
If you got this far,
Please
Thanks to
give
you
us
two
feedback.
for spending time with me here.
if you have
A
listened,
pleasure as always.
tell us how bad we are.
What if anyone's heard the out? What if anyone's actually heard the outros yet?
I don't get to have heard it. No one listened
Well,
that
actually,
far.
no. Grandad listened to one of them. I wonder if he's seen his shout out yet. Because it will be out tomorrow, won't
Yep.
it? His shout
We
out.
really want to do one with Grandad at some point.
We will.
How loyalist man.
Talk about surfing, music, all stuff he's interested in.
I'd have to.
Cake.
What's his favourite type of beer?
Doesn't really
He
drink.
doesn't drink.
Really?
No, not
Oh
really.
wow.
No.
My
He might have
granddad,
like a glass of wine around Christmas.
my grandparents drink a
Not
bottle of
anymore.
wine every day, pretty much.
Well, yes, that's-
They're pretty like hardcore when it comes to that sort of thing.
Grandad doesn't drink. But he drinks tea.
he
Well,
loves tea.
We can get him a tea with a
He's addicted to tea.
bit of brandy in.
Don't tell him.
Don't do that.
I'm joking. by the way.
I wouldn't actually do that.
No.
I am just joking.
I'm not advising spiking drinks.
No,
Watch
that-
out,
that's
Grandad.
not
They're out
true.
here to get you.
And if you see someone
spiking,
spiking a drink in the club, deck 'em.
Yeah.
You may get kicked out.
You
but
say
it's
all
worth
this, but you're just like this little. No.
I
You
wouldn't
can't
deck 'em,
be all
but
cocky. You
I
can't be all
would tell
cocky
the
like
person.
No.
No, I probably
No,
wouldn't.
you just be
confront
like, oh no, I gotta
I
tell
prob-
security guard.
them.
No,
Probably.
you're not some. You're not.
Alright, fine.
You
I
can't.
wouldn't,
You can't talk all this and really you do nothing.
I wouldn't do nothing because it's quite bad. I would at least tell the
I think you-
person. I would watch the drink and say, "If so, I saw some person
Yeah.
in that." Because otherwise,
I
it
would
could be really
too.
bad.
I don't think you confront them though.
I would
Probably
confront
not.
them
I
if
would.
they stab you
I
or
might
something.
tell security.
What?
Yeah, that guy just, you know, they haven't got any proof of it. I would definitely tell the person at least. I wouldn't want to watch someone get spun. Horrible.
No.
And you don't know what the guy's intentions are.
I'd
Or
wait
girl,
there.
because you know it's not just guys who do it.
I'd wait and see. I've been spiked before.
It's not
It's
nice.
horrible. Yeah.
I've known people who get spiked, and it's just
What?
fucking horrible.
It's you just get extreme. You just uncontrollably sleeping, and you just. I fell asleep like
Yeah.
on the floor. Like literally outside, I fell asleep.
This is
horrible.
why.
It's vile, disgusting behaviour.
This is why
and
you
should
keep
be
hold of your
punished with
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I either finish my drink before I go for a piss, or I take it with me.
I always take it with me.
In the toilet.
Yeah,
I don't. You can't leave an unopened drink lying about in pubs anymore, sadly. Obviously, we should be teaching people not to spike drinks,
of
but
course.
you can't trust everyone. You can't make everyone do what you want them to, or what they should do.
Some people are just bad.
Yeah. Some people are just dumb.
Yeah.
I've got nothing better to do but spike people.
Well, it's just like pretty sad at that point, isn't it? It's like, come on.
Those are the lowest people.
Pretty much.
Just be. If you're a decent person, you'll probably be able to get a girlfriend. So like. that's
Or a
better,
boyfriend.
isn't it? Or a boyfriend.
You know later.
Or
You need to put actual
a
effort in,
person-
and not just be like committing crimes.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You can't. Oh, it's going to be a horrible person, and then expect to get what I want in life.
Wow.
That's how some people have got pretty far doing that. But anyway,
Don't know
most
the other
billionaires.
podcast. We finished on a happy note, just like that.
This is horribly depressing.
right, here's-
What's something happy? Peppa Pig. Ruben's favourite TV show.
Fuck that show.
What's your
oh,
favourite?
what about Charlie and Lola?
Charlie and Lola.
Charlie and Lola's actually quite
that's a
wholesome,
banger.
so that's actually nice.
What's the theme tune for that?
Uh,
I always hear it.
I'm hearing all the different ones now.
Is it? No.
Charlie and Lola.
Yeah, that was
Charlie. What's that go again?
Peppa Charlie.
That's Peppa Pig.
Charlie and Lola.
Charlie and Lola. No, how does it go? How does it go? I think of it.
It's like a classical tune.
Charlie.
Hey, this is my little sister,
George.
Charlie. She's very funny.
And very small.
Doodle doodle doodle.